Welcome back to another episode of Mr. J's Workshop. Today we're going to just make a small overlay for a circuit panel for a Cessna 120. And wanted to share that with you and show you how I get that done. So let's get started. So the material we're using today is my favorite. It's the Dura black material. I just about use this for everything. We'll be cutting this to size. So before we get started here, what I'm going to do here is remove the lens out of the laser and take the time to wipe the lens on both sides, and then I'll wipe the mirror. It's always a good practice for each job that you take the time and wipe off the residue that was left over from the previous job. Now we can get into the engraving. So we're taking the Dura black material that we cut earlier and now we're engraving it. You can see why I really like this material. It really has sharp lettering. I'm going to finish cutting the angle of this overlay here in my little shear and pop the radius corners in my radius cutter. So I'm putting 1/4 inch radiuses. Now using my Harbor punch and die set, I'm just going to punch all the holes out. This tool is great. There's hardly any burr that comes out on this, knocking the holes out. Anything larger than this, I use a step drill. And there you have it, a nice sharp looking overlay. Well, that wraps up another episode of Mr. J's Workshop, but before I go, here's a tip for you that I do around the shop. So I cut up some 3/4 MDF pieces in various sizes to put inside my machine in here to move my center point of engraving to different parts of the machine. And what that does is I'm not constantly wearing the machine in one spot, the X and Y axis. So by moving the location of the engraving, I'm wearing evenly throughout the machine. So if you think that's a good idea, put a comment below. Well, that wraps it up. We'll catch you on the next episode of Mr. J's Workshop. Have a great day.